Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Boodoo's, you are assured quality service and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Boodoo's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Boodoo's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Boodoo's, you are assured quality service and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Boodoo's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Boodoo's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 20
Dia kan dia kepentingan final dia. Tanah PCE. Dia kau boleh kau. Kalau saya kalau so after option then after 20 water, then you will set the water, and then you will turn after what you can. Ready water, right? Boleh tekan dia. One to the 20 to stop. Dah berapa? This is 922. 922? Yes, kita edit ini. Ya, macam baikkan ini. Alright.
Boys would be, I'm not sure what would they be sitting down and posting up.
Who? Maybe? No, they are just stand up more or less. They could stand up all the time, or if when the others come up, they could probably.
I just want to know if they stay.
Oh, you mean yes? Well, yes, they could stand one side, or they could, if they wish to sit. But it might be appropriate if they probably just take a little, you know?
You have to
right? Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah. Okay. No problem. All right. So you're going to come as people getting settled and you know. The other place, please. Okay, Bob, you ready to go? प्रेम से बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र जय सब कोई जय जय सीताराम. Allow me on behalf of the bereaved family to acknowledge the presence of each and every one of you all who are here today, who have come not only to witness the proceedings, but also to bring condolences, sincere condolences, and to bring some form of solace and comfort and relief to the bereaved family. With this in mind, can we all stand for a moment as we pay our respects before we officially start our proceedings? Kindly sit. Thank you very much. As usual, we begin our proceedings this morning with a word of prayer. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Narayanam Namaskrityam Shri Ganeshaya Namo Narayanam Namaskrityam Shri Govindaya Namo Namam Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurumi Deva Sarvakalishu Sarvada Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurura Devo Maheshwara Gurura Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kansachanur Amardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagaguru Namastute Vyasa Vishala Buddhi Pularavindram Yat Patra Netram Yena Tvaya Bharat Tail Purnam Prajvalitu Jnanam Mayam Pradipam Prem se bolo Bindraban Bihari Lal ki jai. So we begin with purification, and I'll ask our assistant here to sprinkle some water on the yajmans, all these throaters here this morning, to purify them as we begin. Hari Om, Om Apavitraho, Pavitrova, Sarvavastam Gatu, Apivya Smarit Pundari Kaksham, Sebhaya Bhi Antarisuchi, Om Shri Vishnur Vishnur Vishnur. They were going to sip water 3 times, internal purification. What you just witnessed was external purification. Om Narayanaya Namaha, Om Keshavaye Namaha, Om Madhavaye Namaha. Afterwards, we're going to wash their hands. Om Shri Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami. Now we're going to offer them the painti, which is the ring in their index finger, where they will utilize to perform all the rituals.
Hari Om. Om Pavitresyo Vishnavyo Saveturbha Prasava Utpunam Myachicha Drena Pavitrena Suryasya Rashmibihi Tasyate Pavitra Pati Pavitra Putasya Yatkamaha Pune Tachakyam Bole Bindraban Bihari Lal Ki Jai. And so we proceed with the sankalp. The sankalp is really a declaration that you're doing, that you're making this petition, that you and commitment to perform the rituals for the next year. You know, every month that you're going to have pindas to offer and some rituals to be performed on a daily basis until the bhandara and shaving and so on. So the sankalp is really a pledge that you're making to perform the ceremonial rituals in favor of the deceased for offerings to be made to Bhagwan, to accept these offerings. So you should take Vishnu Bhagwan in your mind, and in your mind you should be indicating that you're making these offerings in favor of the deceased. Hari Om. So take the flowers, you give them the pandi, right? So this now, what we are embarking on is that we are going to seek the blessings of the custodian of the Atma, the custodian of the soul, who is none other than Vishnu Bhagwan. And we are, in order to receive the offerings and to favorably assist the soul as it makes its journey for the next 12 months, to direct it to its path of his abode. And we pray that if by chance the deceased performed any misgivings or errors during her lifetime, we pray, O Prabhu, that to assist her and to consider her favorably so that she will reach, the soul will reach its destined abode, your destined abode. Hari Om. Om Vishnur 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 Aryashri Brahmanoni Dvitiye Padardve Sri Shwet Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvat Manvantari Ashtabind Shatitame Kaliyugaye Pratham Charane Atlantic Mahasagre Sri Trinidadesh Bhavatare Samutsare Uditanarian Surya Gole Atlantic Mahasagre Amuk Mase Amuk Pakshe Amuk Titau Amuk Varase Amuk Nakshatra Amuk Yog, Amuk Karancha, Amuk Rashi, Sitante Surya, Shashanke, Soseshu, Grahashu, Yathayata Rasa, Stan Stiteshu, Amuk Gotrasya, Amuk Kanamasya, take your name silently in your mind. Amuk Pretasya, take the name of the deceased silently in your mind. And Tishti Karam, and just repeat Aham Karishye, Bole Bindraban Bihari Lal Ki Jai. You can place it on the coffin. All right. Yeah, you can place it on the coffin and you rest it there. Take some flowers in your hand now. And we're going to pray. Take flowers in your hand and we're going to pray to Vishnu Bhagwan. So concentrate during the course of the sermon on Vishnu Bhagwan. As I said, Vishnu Bhagwan is the custodian of the soul. So you're praying to Vishnu Bhagwan to be able to equip the soul, to assist the soul on its journey. The soul has to take a journey for the next 12 months. It has to visit make 16 stops and 16 cities. And to the course of that duration, it has many, many problems. It could encounter many difficulties, many obstacles, darkness, fire, brimstone, according to the karmic actions that were performed by the deceased during the lifetime. So we pray. Hari O Yam Brahma Varu Ramartha Stanuvanti Devyas Devai Verai Sangha Parakram Upanishidai Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavashishtaragati Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam navira sura suragana devaya tasmai namah Shantakaram bhujanai Parvanabam Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Saresham Meghavarnam Shubhanginam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalayanayam Yogi Bhirdyan Gamyam Bande Vishnu Bhauvai Haranam Sarvalok Ki Natanam Prem se bolo Shri Vishnu Bhagwan ki jai. So what we're going to do, perform snan. Snan is a bath. So we're going to give the main judgment to perform snan, to bathe the body. More or less we are going to offer water for purification. Right. Om. So you sprinkle water on the body itself, on the coffin. Om Adhyamogotrasya Amuk Pretasya Mrityasya Neshava Nimit Snanam Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtitam. Right? Very good. Right, Chandan? Om Adhyamogotrasya Amuk Pretasya Mrityasya Neshava Nimit Ganda Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtitam. And then we have essence. Very good. You have the essence. Om Adhyamuk Gotrasya Amuk Pretasya Mrityasya Neshava Nimit Sugandhim Diyate Pret Anand Dayakam Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtitam. Now we're going to perform Arti over the Arti over the coffin here a little bit, 3 times here and then go around 5 times. 5 times. Huh? The Mala. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Mala? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Very good. Okay. Om Keshwaye Namaha, Om Madhavaye Namaha, Om Narayanaya Namaha. Hari Om, Om Sri Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami. All right, give him a pinty. Om Om Pavitresyo Vishnavyo Saveturvaha Prasava Utpunam Myachicha Drena Pavitrena Suryasya Rashmi Bihi Tasyate Pavitra Pate Pavitra Putasya Yat Kamaha Pune Tachakyam. And so now we have the Mala. Got it? Hari Om Narayanam Krishnayam Shri Govindaye Namo Namam Om Adhyamuk Gotrasya Amuk Pretasya Mrityasya Neshava Nimit Pushpamala Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Mula Shiramam Trailoka Shakam Uchadupatram Likitam Vedatam Falatraiva Doyam Swadam Nikam Bhajurama Krishnam Bhaju Veda Vedam Hari Om Om. Right. Yes, Arti. 3 times right there while you're standing right there, and then you go around the box 5 times, okay?
3 times again.
Yeah. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Andhena Tamasvate Tatra Lokranarthaya Deepayam Pratishthatam Adhimagotrasya Amokpretasya Mrityasya Neshwa Nimit Deepam Potra Diyate Tavo Pratishthatam. एक बाल बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो श्री विष्णु महाराज की जय. After Pinda. Put a little till and push. Huh? What? Oh, you ain't get Chandan? Oh, put it there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put it.
5 times, 3 times.
Chandan. Om Tilakam Cha Mahapunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Abdaharite Nityam Lalate Hari Chandanam. Right, right. Yeah, first pinder, I take some till and kush grass, and we're going to offer the first pinder on the right hand of the deceased. Well, more or less because of circumstances, we offer it on the coffin itself. The pinders offered are really for sustenance of the prate. Right now the body is a prate, so it's sustenance. Kush until, a little bit of kush until on it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Om Adhyamogotrasya Amokpretasya Mrityasya Neshwa Nimit Aishtate Pindo Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. So you offer it on the right hand side. Right, very good. Now we are going to do a little ritual here that sometimes you might feel it's uncommon because it doesn't occur in a very inauspicious time. The death occurred in an inauspicious time. And so the ritual is called Panchak. It's not recommended that you pay close attention to it, but we have to do it because it's really a time that is considered to be not auspicious for death occurring. So we call it Panchak, cremation in Panchak period. And we do this by, we have 5 dolls, which is made with jaw and barley flour, and we mix it with black till on kush grass. Each of these are wrapped in woolen cloth, placed, and then we consecrate the 5 Panchak with 5 Panchak mantras. So take some till in your right hand, give the main judgeman some till in his right hand.
Yep.
And every time I repeat 1, you sprinkle some till on that first putla, they call it putla, the first doll.
Yeah.
Right? Hari Om. Om Vaso Pavitramase Shatadharam Vaso Pavitramase Shahastradharam Devasta Savita Punatu Vaso Om Pavitrana Shatadhrena Sutvakam Duksaha Om Vasu Bhyahan Namaha Om Pret Vayaha Namaha. So sprinkle till on the first doll. You got it, right? So the second doll, Om Varunasya Tamba Namase Varunasya Sakjar Sajistu Varunasya Rita Sadanyasi Om Varunaya Namaha Om Pret Sankaya Namaha. Sprinkle it till on the second one. The third one, Om Uthano Ahir Bhudanya Ritnavaj Ekpat Prithvi Samudraha Vesh Vedava Rita Brido Huvan Nastuta Mantra Kavishya Shata Om Ajay Kapadaya Namaha Om Pretaya Namaha. The fourth one, Om Shivo Namasi Swadhiti Ste Pita Namaste Astu Mamahi Gwangshi Nivartya Mayush Nadhai Pujan Naya Rayesh Pokai Supraja Twai Suvirya Om Ahir Budhanyaya Namaha Om Pret Bhumi Paya Namaha. Fifth one, Om Pushantwaf Pratabi Bhyayanha Rishye Kakam Ek Dachand Stota Rasta Ehamasi Om Pushne Namaha Om Pret Harte Namaha. Right? Now you're going to place them accordingly above the head, by the head, under the right arm on the right side, under the left arm on the left side.
So we start with the head first, right?
Right? Yes, start with the head first. Then under the right arm on the right side. Under the left arm on the left side. On the navel, where the navel might be situated, and between the legs. Right. So now we have right. So you all could stand across there now, because we're going to have somebody come to do a eulogy. So let them stand in a line there now. Right? So you have a very important procedure to accomplish, and we ask the person who is destined to give us an eulogy, and I believe it is the consort, the husband of the deceased. So we ask him to come forward and give us his eulogy accordingly.
Good morning. I know it seems kind of odd that I would be up here. Please bear with me. I'll try and get through this. Reshma made me promise to come up and say something nice. And she stressed something nice. A little joke. What I'd like everybody to know is that Reshma was very strong in her faith, and she had no problem when it was her time, it was her time. She trusted God to know when she had completed what she had to in this life to go on to the next. So with that, she did not, and this is the message that she wanted me to bring today. This is not a sad day. Okay? She wanted all of you, friends, family, to celebrate who she was, the relationships that you had with her, the memories, to celebrate it. And don't look back and cry or be angry, but be happy. And Uncle Panky was talking about this very thing. And I hope all of us can try and get to that. I know it's difficult. Now, I had asked friends and family to send a word or a short phrase to describe Reshma. There's a lot. Kind, compassionate, lioness, fighter, strong-willed, tenacious, loving, tender. I mean, it's just a lot. But I think the word that I have that really captures Reshma the most, genuine. All these things that you guys think of her, okay, are true. But what you have to understand that she didn't have to try. That was her. Everything just came natural. She didn't try to be kind. She didn't try to be compassionate. She didn't try to be funny. Right? How many times, and those times maybe, we get together for a family gathering, you haven't seen her in a little while, and she looks at you with that big smile. She was genuinely happy to see you. When she asked each and every one of you, how are you going? She really genuinely wanted to know how you were doing. There was no pretense. There was no hidden agenda with her, ever. She was not greedy. Her aura, and that's why I use the word genuine. Her aura, I mean, it just oozed all of what you guys, how you would describe it, all. And it showed, and not just with friends and family. The cashier at the grocery store. I still remember she had started working with Inayats, and she would go down to the market in Chaguanas, and we'd never gone really. And she was only working there about a month, and then she said, well, we should go down and get all our produce there too. So it was only, 3, maybe 4 weeks that she was going in once a week. Everybody knew her. Everybody, hey, Reshma, you going down? Everything. And it was, but that's the way she was, because she was genuine. About the only thing I can say other than that is that Reshma was a beautiful blend of gem and fabric. She really was. One of a kind. I would like to say that thank you to everyone, friends, family, pitching in here and there, a hug, and this is from my family, small family. We thank you so much, and you certainly would make Reshma proud, as we all know that you always are.
Very inspiring words. But I believe we also have some other personnel who would like to come and give their condolences. So we'll ask that person to come up. Thank you.
Namaste, Panditji. Peter Cook and family, Gemma Maharaj and family, and other families, friends, and those virtually present with us today. In the name of God, I'm standing next to my dearest friend who is no more with us. I never expected that I would be having this day in my life, but that's what life is about. It is unpredictable, uncertain, what we expect and what we face. We were friends for over 40 years, from childhood to present. We became sisters. I always remember that first day we met. Reshma, you were always smiles, always pleasant. Reshma was a beautiful person inside out. Helpful, kind, caring, genuine, selfless, and always the first one to stand up to situations. Apart from having a great personality, Reshma absolutely loved helping people around her. She was a devoted and loving daughter, sister, wife, mother, and left behind a remarkable impact on many family members as well as friends. She quite literally touched a large number of people, lit up any room she walked into, and was a caring and generous soul. She was diagnosed with lupus many years ago, but remained positive and resolute, and was a pillar of strength and motivation. Reshma even fundraised for many years and started a charity along with her family and friends in hopes of raising awareness about this unbearable disease. She loved to dress. She became quite a fashionista, making her own clothes, creating her own unique style, design, and became locally, regionally, and internationally recognized for her works. She was very artistic and treasured life literally and figuratively, and was an example of how we shall all embrace life, live life, love life, and laugh. She was truly one of a kind, and we all miss her and feel her void, but hope to keep her message and memory alive. You have left a mark both physically in the hearts of many, in your children's hearts, and in their faces, and you leave many marks in many lives as your sisterhood capabilities reach all of us. While we are sad today, we know the heavens are singing and rejoicing. We must not dwell on the why, but rather find sheer gratitude that you were chosen to be part of our lives. Your beauty beyond words. That beauty is each forever in our mind, memory, hearts, in each soul you touched. Your smile, my friend. It is that smile that I will miss most and will remember forever. Perhaps we did not know it was limited for us here, but that smile has impacted us all. Thank you, my friend and sister. Thank you for all the great memories, the laughs, the love, and the stamp you have left on all that is your essence. Sleep and rest, my friend, for the world beyond is now blessed with your light, and that is always and ever will be one of a kind. Thank you, and may God be with us all.
Thank you very much. I believe we have the brother Pandit first. All right, so we have Pandit. All right, we'll ask the Pandit to come and say a few words for us.
Thank you, Panji. Speaker, members of the bereaved family, and of course to the soul, the Atma, that is Reshma, that is here, that is present, that never dies. Ishwaram Shadiva Vinashi, that immortal sparkle divinity. Each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Sitaram, my pranam. So I have known Auntie Gemma, Uncle Sagar, boys Anil, Bimal, Sunil, Reshma. We all grew up literally from teenage growing up. They were all very, very close to our family, the Vyas family. And so our paths would crisscross. But then of course, life happens. Everyone matures, marries. And so sometimes life happens and we go more separate than we would. But I love everything that everyone had to say about Reshma, because that is exactly how I knew her. Sometimes years would pass before we would meet. We would have the opportunity to meet. But immediately, the light that is Reshma is, what word am I looking for? Is, you can't mistake it. Reshma is such a bright light. The light of her soul is really unmistakable and very, very remarkable, for she had that ability to light up a room with her very presence. And this was, as Peter said, genuine. It was not something that she had to think about, act or do. It was a natural extension of her soul energy, her persona. And this was Reshma. Yes, she was a fighter. I would say she was a gentle giant, because that battle that she fought, you had to be a giant in order to do that. And Reshma has done that. A light in the family and a light upon the world. And this, my dear devotees, is a prime example. This is the purpose of life. This is the purpose of life. In Shukra Yajurved, last verse of Purushottam tells us what is life and what is the purpose of life. Jagena yagyam yajanta deva sthani dharmani prathamanyasan tehanakam mahima nah sachantayutra purve sadhyaha santi devaha. That he who would live a life of yajna, of sacrifice, to him the doors of heaven open. And what is yajna? Yajna is not, yes, we translate it as sacrifice, but Panditji will tell you that's not the best translation in the world. Yajna is an offering of love. Not just the puja and the havan and the mantra jap that you do, but every smile, every gift of kindness, every air that you lend, a shoulder of support. That is yajna, and that was Reshma, the personification of that. And so, as a friend beautifully said, that the doors of heaven opened to her. Yes, my dear devotees, that is absolutely true. For Reshma personified that. And so, on behalf of members of the Vyas family that I'm here to represent, my condolences to the members of the bereaved family, for this loss is a loss not just upon the family, but indeed the world itself. For Reshma's light would have contributed to what psychologist Carl Jung called the collective unconscious, and it would have lifted the spirit, knowingly, unknowingly, unconsciously, consciously, within the hearts of all whom she would come in contact with. So this is a loss indeed, my dear devotees, to the entire world. I ask you now to join with me in prayer as you say a prayer on behalf of that soul that is Reshma, as she continues her journey now. As this phase comes to an end, another phase begins. May Paramatma, Parabrahman be with her, to walk that path with her step by step, to bless, guide, inspire, support and protect her. Hari Om. Govindam Gokulanandam Gopalam Gopivallabham Govardhanamararam Dhiram Tam Vande Gomati Priyam Tam Vande Gomati Priyam Narayanam Nirakaram नरवीरं नरोत्तमं नृसिंहं नागनाथं च तं वन्दे नरकान्तकं तं वन्दे नरकान्तकम् कृष्णा कृष्णा कृपालो त्वं मगतिनारगतिर्भव संसाराराममग्नाना प्रसीद पुरुषोत्तम ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय राम नाम सत्य है।
Thank you, Baba. I didn't realize it was Pandit Nari, such a esteemed. We are very, very fortunate to have him here this morning to say all these blessings to convey unto the deceased. Right about now, we would like to ask all those who have, I believe some of them want to offer some roses on the box. So those of you all who have your flowers, you can come up and quickly, as we have the constraints of time. We still have a few more minutes, so you can come and in orderly fashion, whilst you all are offering your flowers of love, we will just join with everybody else here and we will sing Jai Krishna Hari, victory to Lord Krishna, who removed the sufferings of those who are burdened by sorrows and pain and grief. And when there is no darkness, when there is darkness and clouds all around, when hope is out of sight, when we become filled with despair and hopelessness, when there is no boatman to steer the course of our journey, then it is only you, Prabhu, to take us across this ocean of mundane existence. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवलहारा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तू चाही तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे तू चाही तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Aaye bhi akhela, jaye bhi akhela, do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. Aaye bhi akhela, jaye bhi akhela, do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. That verse simply says that we come alone into this world and we will depart alone. So it is very significant in what we do, how we live our lives. In life, when we are subjected to similar circumstances as occurring today, we should all take a moment and reflect on our own mortality. In this regard, we should note of how life can be both fragile, temporary, and unpredictable. As a result, we should all treasure life as being both sacred and pious. Tulsidas Ji himself in the Ramayana Katha reminds us. What does he say? He says, Bareya bhagyama Nushtana Pava Surla Durlabha Saba Grantan Gava Sadham Dhamma Shakar Dwara Paina Ji Paraloka Sanvara. Everybody, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Tulsi Baba tells us that it is a great good fortune that you have secured this human body, this human birth. It is a tabernacle suitable for spiritual exercises. It is a gateway to liberation. It is a crest jewel of God's creation. How can we treasure our lives? We can treasure our lives by doing the most important things and making it a priority in our lives. We should focus on performing good karmic and noble deeds. For this will prepare you for a smooth transition into the hereafter. The more good karmic deeds that you perform will not only result in punyas or merits accredited to you, but will also redound to you, to your benefit, being a recipient of goodness when similar circumstances occur. In this context, we should all respect life and not pursue or indulge in the fulfillment of illegitimate deeds and desires. Situations like this one today should also remind us to make it a priority to connect, and in some instances, reconnect with Bhagwan on a daily basis. Therefore, we must give thanks, we must give praise to none other than the Universal Father, Maryada Purushottam, Sri Ramchandra Bhagwan. Prem se bolo, Bindravan Bihari Lal ki jai. Let us offer a prayer to Vishnu Bhagwan, who is the custodian of the soul. So you all take some flowers in your hand as we offer a little prayer and we're coming to conclude. After we're going to do our first manzil. Take flowers in your hand, concentrate on Vishnu Bhagwan, the custodian of the soul. As now it's making its journey into the hereafter. So we pray to you, Bhagwan, to assist the soul on its final course for the next 12 months. And if by chance, committed any errors or misgivings, we pray, Bhagwan, be favorable to her, assist her in this last leg of her journey to your abode. Hari Om. Narayanam Krishnayam Shri Govindaya Namo Namam Om Anadani Nidhanu Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundrika Akshaya Preta Muksha Prado Bhava Om Krishna Krishna Kripalu Pravam Gatinan Sansaran Magnanam Prasid Purushatam Prem Se Bolo Bindravan Bihari Lal Ki Jai Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat. So offer your flowers in top the, yeah, offer your flowers in top the box. So now we will be proceeding with our manzal. So we ask each of you all, you could take up that, you take up the, we're going to take up everything from there because we're going to do the manzal now. Okay. Take up everything. Yeah, and those who, to assist with the we could, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to get the pinder for outside.
Yeah, we have one.
Right. So now we're going to go to the gateway dwar and we offer our first pinder, first manzal at the dwar, at the gateway. So we got snan, we have the lota with the lota and also the arti to do arti. Right. So let's you all have to take up the box and we have to go in front, right? We have to go down in front. In front of the entrance. So we're going to do that with, yeah, no, downstairs. When we show this, we only have 15 more minutes. Yeah, when you want to do it?
When can it be done?
Well, it had to be done now.
Right now?
Yes, because we have only 15 minutes. Ask the girl in front how much more time again we have.
Yeah, but she told me 10:30. So
What time?
10:30 we're leaving here. So
Right, okay, so we have 15 minutes. Okay, so I've just been reliably informed by one of the brothers that we do have a short video clip to show so that we will be able to view some of the more memorable, treasured moments of the times that Reshma spent with us. So we'll have that video for you, and then afterwards we will be proceeding to the cremation site to perform the other rituals accordingly. Nari, you didn't, I didn't recognize you, right?
I didn't recognize you either, boy.
You know, Satish.
Yes.
Satish has always recommended to you, you know that?
Serious?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we always talk and you always tell me highly of you, of how you're very proficient and you're so knowledgeable and everything, but I did not recognize you. Forgive me, I did not recognize you,
No,
I didn't even tell me it's Nari. You just tell me a pundit here. So I did not know who you are.
boss, not at
Right?
all, not at all.
So I hope I'm not up to your standard, but I'm doing the best that I can.
No, it was excellent service, brother.
Right?
Excellent service, brother.
Thank you very much. Huh? Thank you for coming.
Everything right here.
Yeah. So we have about 10 more minutes again. So we're on time, everything on track.
We don't have to do that for the
Yeah, you carry the cloth underneath. Right. And you have a piece of cloth for just, right, good. Okay, so everything.
Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memories. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how it feels so much, but can't say a word. No, we are screaming inside, oh, it can't be heard. And I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memories. I'm so afraid to love you, more afraid to lose. Clinging to a past that doesn't let me choose. Once there was a darkness, too bad in this light. You gave me everything you had, oh, you gave me life. And I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memories. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the
I wish I could sell my soul. It could become my skin, the light that burns within my needing. I wish I'd chosen darkness from cold. I wish I'd screamed out loud instead of found no meaning. I guess it's time I run for it. Find comfort in pain. All pleasure's the same. It just keeps me from trouble. Hides my truth like Dorian Gray.
Thank you for that very, very beautiful clip. It really awakened memories and cherished memories. I'm sure most of you who are here can remember some of the wonderful moments that Reshma shared with us. Those moments will live forever in our hearts. So now we will proceed with our first manzil. So I ask all the pallbearers to come forward as we take the body, as we take the coffin straight to the entrance, and we will perform the little ritual, and then we'll proceed to the Karani cremation site to conclude our rituals on this Antishti Sanskara ceremonial rites. Yeah, Bob, so we're going down there now and we're going to do this first manzil, right? Have it? Well, you can pick up the pen and just put it in the right hand now. And then you go take that one, when we go down, we put it in the left hand, we go right? So we go move one and then we go offer one in the right hand, right? Yeah, that's it. The first manzil, no? The second pin then. So you go move it from the, we go just have it on the right hand.
So when they go down,
Yeah, we go do the rest down there. There we go now. Now we carry it to the entrance. We carry it to the entrance and we'll do the rest. I want to thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for your... Right, the head facing north, very good. Okay. Everybody stoop down, right? Can you stoop down and touch your hands on the coffin? Right? The first, who's the main person? Right, you're going to perform snan. You're going to bathe the coffin around. Everybody stoop down. Who doing the rituals? Snan. All those who taking part, come and touch the coffin. Touch the coffin. Stoop down, touch the coffin. You're going to three times around. Yeah. Yeah, bathe it now. Just sprinkle water. Right. Right. Good. Arti. Yeah. 5 times, 5 times. Right. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. You can sit down. Yeah, you stoop down.
5 times, right here.
Right. 5 times. Right. Very good. Put it down in front there. And then, Bob, show him how to sprinkle some water around it. Sprinkle some water. Right? Right, sprinkle water around it. Om Surya Chakshur Gachatu Vatat Madhyam Cha Gacha Pritvicha Dharmana Apova Gacha Yati Tatrate Hitam Oshadeshu Pratishta Sharira. Right, the second pinda. Take out the first one, put it on the left side. Bring it on this side. Yeah, Bob, show him. Yes, correct. Very good. Take it. Take that one now. Right. Right. Om Adhyamogotrasya Amukpretasya Dwardeshu Pant Nimit Aishtate Pindo Putra Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Offer. Right. Show him how to offer the water and the till. Through a pit. Very good. Right. Very good. Excellent. Very good. All right, we're going to take carry the coffin now on the hearse. Now, we have anybody selected to offer the water across? Somebody? Who is it? All right, good. Right, so we're going to carry it on the coffin, the foot to the fro.
They want to open the
Huh?
for people to see, because people come in there.
Where?
By the cremation, they open the box.
Right? Like you offer in a prayer to Vishnu Bhagwan to take custody of the soul. Right? But I will say the mantra. You go ahead. So you go ahead. Om Mamogotrasya Mukpretasya Achmanyam Reshma Maharaj Tantavo Pratishtatam. Empty out the water. Empty out the water. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, it is.